During the period of 500 years, i.e. between 700 AD to 1200 AD, Rajput era was established in major parts of North India and South India. They kept the Indian Hindu culture alive. Let us learn in detail about these small and large, yet significant Rajput kingdoms, where they were located, and how they were. Harshvardhana period. In the 7th century, after the death of Harshvardhana, his vast empire was divided into small independent states in North India. Similarly, independent states were formed in South India also after the death of Pulkeshi II. This period of the Middle Age is called the Rajput era in the Indian history. Know this, the word Rajput means Rajputra. As per description of Bahat bards, there were 36 clans of Rajputs in the 14th century. Rajputs were brave, so their reign lasted long. They kept their promises even at the cost of their lives. They would rather die than show their back to enemy. They were protectors of Gau Brahmins. They would protect the surrendered at any cost. They never practiced unrighteousness, even in the battle. Rajput women were famous for their valor. They sent their sons and husbands to the war from happily. They didn't venture for their safety and security. Feated, they would go out in the battlefield with sword in their hand. There are many examples of such brave women. Think, why did the Rajput women study scriptures and learn to use weapon? Which are the various fields in which today's women should study, and for what purpose? In the medieval history of India, there are instances of bravery, courage, and heroism of Rajputs. The Rajputs defended India from foreign invasion for about 500 years. Let us study about such Rajput dynasties. India was divided into many small and large provinces in late 7th century, with the rise of feudal power. Many Rajput dynasties emerged in the country. This time is called the Middle Age. We will study the states of North and South India of that time. Brave Rajput woman bidding farewell in the battlefield. States of North India. After the decline of Gurjar Pratihar kingdom, various states were established, which included Gadwal state of Kannauj, Chandels of Bundelkhand, Jejikabukti, the Parmar kingdom of Malwa, the Chalukia Solanki kingdom of Anhilwad, Chetty kingdom of Dal, the Chauhan kingdom of Shakambari, the Gohil kingdom of southern Rajasthan. Chandradev founded the Garhwal kingdom. He made Kashi another capital besides Kannauj. Rulers like Madan Chandra, Govind Chandra were born in this dynasty. Govind Chandra was the most majestic and valiant king of the clan. He prevented the invasion of Ghazni and renovated many Buddhist monasteries. Other rulers of North India include Chandel rulers of Bundelkhand. Later, this state of Chandels of Bundelkhand region was known as Jejikabukti. There were Yashovarman, Kirtivarman, Paramhirdev Parmar in this state. Chandu dynasty holds great importance in Indian history. Khajuraho, Kalanjar, and Mahoba were important cities of Chandels. Khajuraho became famous as a place of pilgrimage due to its magnificent temples. Chandels built and decorated great religious buildings and reservoirs in Bundelkhand. Since ancient times, the region of Malwa has been known as Avanti or Ujjaini. Krishnaraj founded Parmar dynasty in 820 AD. The Parmar dynasty had great rulers like Siak, Munj, Boj, etc. Boj was the greatest ruler of Parmar dynasty. He was popular as an ideal king in India. Raja Boj established a college in Duranagri. He established a city named Bhojpal, present Bhopal, which was surrounded by small hills. Many Rajput chiefs of Chauhan or Chauhan dynasty ruled in different parts of Gujarat and Rajasthan. One of the branches of these rulers ruled in Shakambari in The 8th century. Shakambari is a place located to the north of Ajmer, near Sambar Lake. Vasudev was the founder of the Chaman or Chauhan dynasty of Shakambari. In the beginning of the 12th century, Ajay Raj sat on the throne of Shakambari. He established a town named Ajmeru, which was later on known as Ajmer. The princess of Solanki, king of Gujarat, Siddharaj Jai Singh, was married to Arnaraj of Chauhan dynasty. After him, his son Someshwar Chauhan came to the throne. He was succeeded by his son Prithviraj III. Prithviraj III holds a unique place in the history of India. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Shihabuddin Ghori in the Tarai plain between Thanishwar and Karnal in 1191 AD. After this, Prithviraj Chauhan was defeated in 1192 AD, and Muslim power rose to the throne of Delhi. Hence, the Battle of Tarai is considered a landmark in Indian history. The rulers of Gujarat have a significant place in the Rajput era. Gurjar was a kingdom of Pratihars. In the 8th century, around the middle of the 8th century, Vanraj Chavda founded Anhilwad Patan on the banks of the river Saraswati in 756 AD. It is a common belief that Vanraj Chavda named the new town Anhilwad Patan after his childhood friend Anhil Barwad. At this time, Saurashtra and Kutch were ruled by Chavda dynasty. Coronation of Vanraj and establishment of Anhilwad Patan. Think. 1. Discuss examples of true friendship from history in the classroom. 2. Discuss references related to establishment of new villages and towns. They included Vadvan, Diu, Okamandal, Patgar, Lakhpat, Badrawati, Kutch, etc. Among all these rulers, the rule of Solanki Chalukia dynasty kings are considered to be the golden age of Rajput regime. Powerful rulers of this clan include Mulraj, BimDev I, Siddharaj Jai Singh, Kumarpal, BimDev II, etc. During the rule of Solanki Chalukia kings, Gujarat was economically and culturally prosperous. Udaimati, daughter of the ruler of Junagadh, Rakhengar, was married to BimDev I Solanki. Rani Udaimati built the world-famous stepwell, Rani Ki Vav, in Patan, which has been declared as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Siddharaj Jai Singh's mother, Meenal Devi, Mayanal Devi, was the ideal queen mother. She did a lot of things to give justice to the people. It was her decision to stop pilgrimage tax at Somnath, as well as construct Malav Lake in Dholka. During the region of Siddharaj Jai Singh Kalikal Sarvagna, Hemchandracharyaji composed a grammar book named Siddha Hem Shabdanushasan. When the procession of this scripture was carried out on an elephant in the town, the king of Patan walked along with the people. Kumarpal also worked for the public welfare. He was highly influenced by Acharya Hemchandracharya. Being inspired by him, Kumarpal banned gambling, animal slaughter in the state, and issued strict instructions for non-violence. Hemchandracharyaji has enhanced the prestige of the king by writing the book Kumarpal Charitra. Ajaypal became the ruler of Patan after Kumarpal. After a regime of about 4 years, his son Mulraj II became the ruler of Gujarat. Mulraj II defeated Shihabuddin Ghori at a young age when he invaded Gujarat around 1178 AD. Nadol's Chalman ruler, Kalhan, and his brother Kirtipal helped him in this fight. As the power of the Solanki rulers weakened, the Vaghela dynasty came to power on the throne of Gujarat. Vaghelas were loyal nobles of Solanki kings. Solanki kings gave village named Vyagrapalli, Vaghel, to Arnaraj in return of their services. His descendants were called Vaghela after the name of the village. Originally, they were of the Chalukya clan. Rulers like Virdaval, Visaldev, Arjundev, Sarangdev of Vaghela dynasty ruled well in Gujarat. During the reign of Virdaval, Gujarat had efficient and skilled ministers like Vastupal and Tepal. Because of the proficiency of these minis, Gujarat could face the battle against the Muslims. Delhi Sultanate was established in Gujarat at the time of Karandev Vaghela, the last ruler of Vaghela dynasty around 1304 AD. Bengal was ruled by Pala dynasty in the middle of the 8th century. This dynasty was called Pal Vansh of Bengal, since the word Pala came after the name of the founder of the dynasty and his descendants. This dynasty was founded by a king named Gopal, 750 AD. 770 AD. Ahmed Shah Mahmud Begda Bahadur Shah. The Sultanate period came to an end in the 16th century, with the beginning of Mughal rule in Gujarat. Know this Vanraj Chavda established Anhilwad Patan, and Ahmed Shah established Ahmedabad. Collect some informations associated with the establishment of the new towns by these two rulers. States of South India. The states located in the south of River Narmada are called southern states. In the 8th century, many small and large dynasties became independent in South India as well as North India. Let's obtain some information about the dynasties like Chalukya, Rashtrakuta, Pallav, Chola, Pandya, and Chera. The first king of Chalukya dynasty was King Jason. In 540 AD, Vatapi was made the capital, and a separate independent state was established by Pulkeshi I. This dynasty is known as Chalukya dynasty of Vatapi, present-day Badami. In this dynasty, there were important rulers like Kirtivarman, Pulkeshi I, and Pulkeshi II. When the power of Vatapi Chalukyas was weakened, one of their branches was established in the region between Krishna and Godavari rivers. This branch was established by Vishnuvardhan. As these Chalukya rulers of East made Vengi their capital, they were known as Vengi Chalukyas. Like Vatapi and Vengi, Kalyani also had a branch of the Chalukya dynasty. These Chalukyas were known as Chalukyas of Kalyani. The power of the Rashtrakuta dynasty rose when the Chalukya dynasty declined in the south. Indra I is considered to be the first king of this dynasty. Govind III was the most powerful ruler of Rashtrakuta dynasty. Pulkeshi II, two states of the Yadav dynasty, existed around this time in Gujarat. 1. Devagiri, 2. Dwarsamudra. The Hoysal dynasty ruled in Dwarsamudra, and Devagiri was ruled by the Yadavas. Dwarsamudra was the capital of Hoysals, and Devagiri, present Deltabad, was the capital of the Yadavas. After the decline of Kalyani Chalukya's empire in the south, new kingdoms emerged. These included Kakatiya of Warangal also. They ruled over the land between Krishna and Kaveri rivers. Warangal was their capital. One more such important dynasty was the Pallava dynasty. This dynasty was founded by BimDev. Their capital was at Kanchipuram. Mahendravarman I, Narasimhavarman I, Narasimhavarman II were the important rulers of this dynasty. The region where Tanjore, Tiruchirappalli, and Pudukkot are located, Chola Mandal ruled there during the medieval period. Tanjore was their capital. Rajaraja I, Rajadaraja I, and Rajendra I were the important rulers of the Chola dynasty. One more such ancient South Indian dynasty was Pandya. The Pandya kingdom was small, but it was a large center of trade. At that time, one of the regions which got separated from Tamil was ruled by Chera dynasty. Another name of Chera is Kerala or Malayalam. Ayan was the first ruler of Chera dynasty, and Setungvan was the best Chera ruler. Administration of Rajput era. During Rajput era, various Rajput dynasties ruled. At that time, there were changes in the ruling dynasties, but there were no change in the situation in the political dynasties. In the Rajput era, position of the king was hereditary. It was not necessary that only the eldest son of the king could become the ruler. King used to make any one of his sons as the Yuvraj, or his successor, who later on became the king. There are instances which show that people or courtiers used to elect or select the king of their choice. Like King Yashaskar of Kashmir was chosen by a committee of Brahmins. Ministers were of two types at that time. 1. Amatya ministers. 2. Secretaries. Amatya's job was to negotiate and do politics, and the secretary's job was to fight and make peace. The final decision on every policy was taken by the king. At that time, the bureaucrats of the regime were holding positions like Mahapratyar and Dandanayak. The head of the town council was called the mayor, Nagarpati. Village institutions occupied a very important place during the Rajput rule. These institutions had developed so well that Gram Panchayat remained important even at the time of the Mughals. Just like North, Gram Panchayat occupied an important place in South also. Its head was called Mukhi or Sarpanch. Although Gram Panchayat used to give judgment in many matters, yet the king was the supreme authority in judicial system of the state. Think, Panch is considered as the god of justice. Why is an oath taken in the court? Trade commerce. There was a separate department for taking care of commerce-related matters in the Rajput era. This department used to make arrangement for collection of tax over the foreign trade, decide the value of things, and known as bug. It is levied on land even today also. Revenue was also collected from ports, checkposts, and irrigation. Standhirt, Kambat, and Brigukuch, ports of Gujarat, were famous for foreign trade at that time. Foreign attacks on India. Muslim invaders invaded India between the 8th and the 12th century. In the 8th century, Muhammad ibn Qasim attacked northwestern part of India in order to extend boundaries of the Arab kingdom. The army of Sabuktagin also invaded from northwest part, but these invasions did not help the invaders to establish their power in India. After that, seeing abundant wealth, Sultan Muhammad Ghazni invaded India several times between 1000 AD and 1026 AD, seeing abundant wealth there. The main reason of Muhammad Ghazni's invasion was India's abundant wealth. He kept on invading India again and again, and each time he invaded with more power. The Indians could not unite to form a powerful army. As a result, in 1026, he invaded Somnath and looted a lot of wealth. India was invaded again from the same direction, from where Muhammad Ghazni attacked about 150 years after the former invasions. After the death of Muhammad Ghazni, there were battles among them for power in Ghazni. But our rulers could not take advantage of this weakness, as the power was not stable. Consequently, Shahabuddin Ghori invaded India in the late 12th century. Initially, he had to suffer some defeats, but finally he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan in the second battle at Tarai battlefield and established his power in Delhi.